Hi guys, welcome to tutorial Reason. In this video you are going to learn how to do this CRUD operation using PDO PHP. So we have already created database as well as table. Now in this section I'm going to show you how to create a form, okay, so that we can insert data into our database. So first let's create a file called insert.php. This is PDO, so the file name will be insert.php. Okay, so here let's start from doc type HTML and then HTML, then HTML close. Now head, then head close, title PDO example. Then inside that we will create body, okay, and body will be closed. Now inside body, let's go to here and see examples. Click on this example, okay, this one. And below you can see different structure here already given. So we would like to take menu, okay, this one. There are different kind of menus here. So this is drop down. The second one we'll try to take, or the first one. Take any. So Control U, press Control U, and then this is the first one. So I think this is the third one. So start copy from nav to nav. Okay, just copy it and paste. Let's do one thing. It's better if I paste here. Okay, and then name it as header.php. Also, we need to header.php. So here I'll include php include header.php. Then here inside, sorry, I need to write here title, then title, right? And inside here we will include link URL. So rather than this, let's include inside header.php. Okay, so let's write here link URL style sheet href equals to assets, then css, then let's check the css name. Okay, so css name is bootstrap.css, this one. Just copy it and go to here. So that's it. Okay, now we are including header here. Okay, so now let's check it by localhost, then php php, then php. Let's check the address. So it is so this is our address, right? Now this is our inside.php. So you can see this one is our header. Now let's go to here, header.php. So always pen it right here, PDO CRUD example, PHP PDO CRUD example. Okay, so this one is the home, and then we will create here view, and then insert. So here will be insert.php. Okay, and here view dot php. So here will be in the body section h1, welcome to PHP PDO CRUD some example. Now let's check it, and it will look like this. So when we open this one, so there will be home, view, and insert. So now we need to, so insert, we are already here, and we will create here view.php, and home is actually index.php. Okay, so insert, so name it as save as index.php, and course add users. So for in case of, no, not this one. So in case of this insert.php, this is index, so it's fine now. Now let's check it once again, insert.php. So here we will write add user. Okay, so that, and in header we will be index.php. Okay, now let's refresh it, and here you can see, so we don't have any view page so far, but in this add user or insert is working fine. Now let's create form here in insert form. So let's create here div close, then class container. Inside that we will write here table. Okay, class table space table striped. So this one is bootstrap class. Okay, now tr, and then tr closed, again tr and tr closed. No, not this time. So inside tr closed there will be td and td closed. So here will be first name, and then there will be input type text name equal to fname. So that's it, and then class, a bootstrap class form console. So now let's see how does it look like. Refresh it, you can see this is first name and this is text box. So similarly we will copy this one and paste it below. 1 2 3. So this will be last name, name, email, type email, sorry, then here also email, then password here, password, then here also password, and here too password. Then here will be nothing, here input type, but submit. Submit name, submit value, add user. Okay, and then yeah, now let's see, check how it's looking like. So it's looking perfect now. Also, if you want to change its button class, let's add here not a phone controller, actually here will be class button success. This is bootstrap class. Okay, now you can see here add user. Type here dn lg so that it will look bigger. Okay, so add user. Now we will write code for inserting the data into our database. Alright, now let's do one thing. Let's create okay, so this is insert, right? Now let's go to one more thing here. Let's add a form method equals to post, then action blank. That means in the same page, and here also will be form. Right, now let's go to here and then just write if dollar underscore post and curly braces. If you want to check the data passing, then just write here dollar post print job. So now let's fill the form. Say Umar Rahman. Oh, it is first name label here. So you need to change your email. Okay. So here will be umar@gmail.com. Then password is also fill here. 1 2 3 4 5. So now add user. You can see the data is passing perfectly. First name, last name, email, and password. So all the fields are passing perfectly. Now we need to insert this data into our database. So before that, let's do one thing here. Let's just write this code for fetching the data. Okay, and then let's create here $data equal to array, and then inside that let's create here like this. So it will be key value pair. We have prepared here an array with key. This is key, these are key, and these are value that user passing. Okay, so this key are nothing but this one, name, email, password. Okay, and the value that the user will enter. So if you want to check what's coming inside, once again take help of this one, then try to insert command, and then this 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, then insert user. You can see the data is passing
in array format. Now,
okay, so now we need to create function.php. We will create a new function file called function.php. Okay, so Control N and then press enter so that we can save it. Function.php. So let's start from here, PHP, and then so create a class called operation. Okay, then inside that let's declare some data members. So these are the data members that we will declare here. So the first one is DB, and then host name, username, and database name. Now let's create a constructor. So function hyphen construct struct here. Let's write here the code global DB, then localhost, so CRUD PDO. Our database name is CRUD PDO. And inside here, inside constructor itself, right here the constructor code. So here the PDO code. MySQL host name this and database name. So this is connection. For connection, if there is something wrong, then this message will display here. Alright, now we'll create a function called insert. Function insert public function insert, and then we need to pass here two parameters, dollar table, then dollar data. And here after that we have created this index and then table and data. Now let's come back to here this insert.php and we'll write $obj, but before that let's create a require once so the name will be function function dot php. Okay, and then we will create $obj equals to new operation. So what is this operation? This is the name of our class that we created here, operations class image. So we are creating here object of this class. So that is why we are writing here $obj and then insert. That means we are calling this function. So we are passing here two parameters, registration. The first one is table registration and then data. So when we insert here, we like to see what is coming here. So inside table echo, then see here table name. Okay, so let's try to insert here. So if I insert, you can see the table name is, and then if you want to see this table, this data, then you need to, since it's in array format, so you need to write here print r not equal to print r, then dollar data. Now let's press here more, then so you can see this is the array format data going there. All right, now so that means we are getting here the table name and then data. So now the next step is here first the connection, database connection here $db global db. Remember we are writing here global because if there is any function or any properties defined outside of the function, and if you want to access this inside the function, then in that case you need to write here global, then you can access or there will be an error. Okay, so now here we will get here the keys. Okay, so if you print out here, then you can see
the list of the keys. So what is keys actually? So these are the keys. These name, the left side, and these are the keys. So we want to extract the keys from here. Okay. So if you see, then you can print out, then press again, enter. Specs parameter will be, sorry, here there will be uh, data, right? Still array keys, then field printer. Sorry, here actually it will be data, not date. That's the error. So now let's refresh it, and you can see field name, f name, l name. It's not, there is no value, only the field name. Okay, so that means we are extracting the field names here. Okay, now let's write insert code.
Okay, so this is the syntax or PDO, a prepare statement. So this one is $db actually will be $db and then prepare insert into registration, which is your table name. So in place of this, we will write here $table because it is coming from there. So let's write like this. So $table, right? Then fname, lname, email, password, and then values. This one is called prepared statement here. Okay, so fname colon fname colon lname email password. So this is the syntax of writing insert query into PDO, and then bind parameters. That means this parameter will be bound with value. Okay, and the value we will write below. So here will be $fname, lname, email, password. So we can write like this here, dollar name, then fname because it's array, then semicolon here, and then lname. So here will be lname, and then email, email, sorry, email, right, email, then password. Ultimately here, at last here will be password. Okay, so this way for the time being this is not required. Okay, so this way the data will should be inserted because at the end the execution will happen. So now let's try to insert and see if it's really inserting or not. Okay, so refresh it so that data will go. Invalid parameter not defined. Call PDO exception. Line number 45, there is something wrong. So somehow password is not going. So let's do one thing. Password spelling mistake. It is fine. Password and also let's see here. Password name is C. Email is also fine. Let's try again. Still same error. Invalid parameter number parameter not defined. Okay, so the mistake seems to be here. I didn't provide a column here. Okay, so now let's try again. Yeah, so that so let's check whether it's inserting or not. So let's go to database and refresh it, and you can see now it is working fine this way. So this is the syntax of writing. Okay, there are three steps. In the first step, here we are writing the prepare statement and then binding this parameter. So remember there will be column here also, in values field as well as here.
Now we will make this dynamic. Okay, so what we will do, let's open this fields. Okay, so now it contains key, so rather than this we will write here dollar fields, but there should be comma separated. That means this one is coming as an array, so we will convert this array into comma separated values. So let's do this. We'll write here implode, because PHP implode converts from array to comma separated string. So let's replace this with this one. So what is happening here? There will be comma separated values. So it will look like f name comma then l name email etc. Okay. So now it became more shorter. Now similar thing we want to do here, but for that we would like to make this dynamic also, this section. So first let's stop it with semicolon. Okay, and then let's write this code here, semicolon. So what we are doing here, we are taking an empty array. Okay, and then this dot data, this one, as column and value. So this column is the, this one is value. So after each column we are putting here a column, so that the value will look like this, right? And now here at place of values, again let's write here dollar statement, and one more change that will come here will be, we need to remove this one. Okay, and here also, here also, because the prepare statement will come here at this place. So statement, then this statement will be here. Alright, and then this value should be here also. So it will be statement equals to and dot. So here will be like this statement. So it will be like value, because this is string concatenation. So it will be values and then implode this sets. So what is inside sets? There is comma separated fname, lname, and email. Okay. So now our prepared statement is now completely dynamic. This one. Now we need to once again work on this section. Okay. So it is better if I comment so that you can compare the code and see. Here. So in place of this, we will write a dynamic code. So let's write this code here for each data, then final bind for each data as column and value. So each value will be inserted into this one. But before that, let's declare here and here final bind. So inside this empty array, the values will be coming here like this. Now the last code, that is statement dot execute. So simply in place of this long code, you can simply write the small code here with this line. So what it is doing, it is, so if you want to see what is inside final line, then print r, then print it final line because it's an array. So now let's refresh it again, and you can see in this final line, okay, so there is something wrong. Check okay, so this is integrity violation. That means same data we are trying to insert 2 times. That's right. Let's delete this. Let's select it. Now let's click on delete. So if you try to insert again, function.php line number 52. So let's see. So it seems there is something wrong here. So let's echo it and see how does it look like. So it is coming like the first name, L name, email, password. Okay, so password, and then there should be, so mistake seems to be here. Insert into. So it will be like dot, then this, and this, so that the pair will be same. Now it should work fine. Let's check. Just delete this and then refresh it. So call to member function execute on string and call to error. Call to member function line number 64. 64. Okay, so better make it as SQL and then also name it as SQL. And here will be $stmt equals to this, and then this statement should execute here. So now let's try. Query was empty. Fatal error line number 52. Number 52. And here also this will be SQL. Yeah, so now it's working. Let's check. Yeah, data is inserting perfectly. So if you want to make sure, let's enter another one. Yes. Mar. Chrome. Try. Now add user. So check it again. You can see it is working fine. So now let's recap it. So this insert function has 2 parameters, table and data, which is coming from here. This is the table name and this is complete data. Okay, so which is passing here. And then after coming here, we have taken here array keys. We have just extracted the keys like first name, last name, email, and then imported here. Okay, then again we took this array and this time we are taking column, and before each column we are providing here column. Okay, then again we imploded here like this. So now our SQL statement is ready now. So after the SQL statement is ready, we have just written here prepare. Okay, so the prepare statement is also ready, and then we took another array for data, and then here the data is finally bound here, and then each data is finally bound here with statement execute. So this way this insert works. The benefit is that we have made this dynamic because in all your insert statement, simply you need to pass this table name and then data. You don't need to touch this code. Automatically all the fields will, you just need to write here your field name and your table name. That's it. And everything will work fine for any insert. So to save the time, we have done this. Okay. Now, rather than writing this long code, we have just written a few line of codes here. So let's read this. So that's it in this insert statement with PDO, and in the next video we will work on view page. So stay